Hey everyone, it's Pastor Bree, and today I want to talk about worship. This isn't about the 4 songs we sing on a Sunday or in a service. This is about the lifestyle of worship. And in Luke 17, Jesus heals 10 lepers, and only one of them comes back to thank him. And he says, "Were not all 10 of you healed? Where are the other 9? And we see this response that he has come back, falling on his knees, worshiping. He is thankful. He is saying, "Lord, look at this miracle that you've done in my life." And that is kind of where worship begins. Our worship begins with gratitude. Our worship begins with praise and remembering everything that God has done in our lives. And I can think of countless times if I'm in a moment where I'm like, I'm not feeling that connection, I need to just go back and remember what the Lord has done. So one of my first questions for you is, can you thank him for what he's done in your life? For everything that he's done? Can you take a moment to worship and praise him for how he has led you through a valley, how he has healed you of your disease, how he has given you financial provision? Can you take a moment to worship and thank him? Maybe the week's been hard, maybe you're waiting on your miracle, but that doesn't mean that we don't have the time or the opportunity to praise because of the things that he's already done. You have breath in your lungs today. That is a reason to praise. My last question for you is, how are you going to worship this week? We're in the middle of Holy Week, and it is a time to remember and reflect on all that the Lord has done, the victory that we have in Jesus. So how are you going to worship him? Are you going to remember his sacrifice, his love on the cross, his love poured out? Will you remember that he overcame death, hell, and the grave, and you can thank him for that? Will your praise and will your worship be a question of asking for help? So how are you going to worship him this week? We love you, and we're excited to see you for Easter.